I have to say my full name or not?
Kayla James.
Oh, no. I don't like the last name.
They'd say Shinsevsky.
No. My name's Kayla. I'm 17 and I'm from Griffin, Georgia.
And I'm Emmy Hopkins. I was born in Germany, but I've been in Georgia forever. I turned 79 a couple of weeks ago. Okay, Kayla is my granddaughter, and she lives with me, and I love her dearly. The only thing I got a problem with is her messiness. And she tells me always, well, oh me, I'm a teenager. I said, I got an excuse. I'm only 17. Once in a while, I got to lower the cane and knock her head, and then she straightens up a little bit. Oh, I've been to Cornerstone even before it came Cornerstone. I was there when it was New Friends in Morrow, and then we built a church out here in McDonough, and I was real involved to begin with, but now since I got such bad arthritis, I'm not too involved anymore, but I still love being part of the family.
So I started going to Cornerstone whenever I was first born, and I have a lot of good memories at Cornerstone, but I think the thing that I like the most about Cornerstone is that it kind of feels like more of a family instead of like a church where you just go on Sundays. Like, it's easy to get in touch. You don't feel like you can't talk to the pastor about personal stuff. You just feel like you can approach people.
Well, I used to involve myself a lot more. I had some little children, especially children that were real shy. I always could get through to those, and after I didn't do that anymore, I did do the maintenance, the cleanup at the church for a good while, but like I said, once my arthritis kicked in, I had to give it up. If my feet don't work and my hands don't work, my mouth still does. I did some of the calling because I think that's part of the ministry, because you got to get people involved, and even people we don't know. I like to talk to people and invite them at least. I think we should start that again. Have a ministry just for calling people in the neighborhood.
Well, as many teenagers feel, sometimes you feel like alone. That's something that like teenagers go through a lot. And so like you even feel like God kind of deserted you sometimes. But Cornerstone has definitely been there to remind me that God never deserted me, because God blessed me with a church family that will remind me of that all the time.
Well, my hard times have ended back in 85, really. And after that, I say my prayers, and I don't have any hard times. Not really. I'm blessed, totally blessed.
So mine is just mostly like my teenage years have been kind of harder than most because of the battle between me and my parents, and both of them, not just one of them, but both of them, and like the distance between me and both of them emotionally and physically. It kind of made me feel more alone as well. And then she kind of helps with that, but also it's kind of an emotional, feeling of being alone. And so then, but I just have to remind myself that God never has left me, and so I can't leave Him. I can't forget that God is always there.
If it wasn't for my prayers, just like when there's a bad weather thing is, I go pick that by my window, and I said, oh, I know God, the angels are all around me, and nothing is going to happen. The same with a tornado or anything. Tornadoes come, I go in bed. I don't worry about tornadoes, because I remember the story about Peter being on the water, meeting Jesus out there, and when he knew that he was standing on water, he got scared and he went under. Hey, you cannot lose your faith. That's the only thing there's to it.
I've been a Christian, all my life, but I really didn't start getting closer to God and really believing it and really having faith until probably about last year. And that's whenever I started really getting closer to God, and it was because I realized that nothing else is going to fill the hole that I feel besides God.
That's a fact. I was not really a Christian at that age. We went to church, we learned the Bible. Well, when I was in Alabama, I lived with a family. They really taught me that God is the one we got to turn to when we're in trouble. And I really got more of a religion and a faith there than I did in all my years in Germany.
I think the community outreach is really good because, like, whenever I've invited friends to come to Cornerstone and stuff like that, we really welcome them with open arms. And so it really makes me want to reach out to the community and grab people and bring them in. And then those people enjoy it, so they want to grab more people and bring them in. So it just kind of, spider webs out to other people.
I think we're really already a family at Cornerstone because there is so much connection with the people. We hug, we greet, and the connection is there like a family, and people that's coming in new, I think we got to make a little special effort to really make them feel like they're welcome and wanted by the whole church, by everybody. I'm Emmy.
And I'm Kayla.
And we are CBC.
Thank you, guys.